So hi guys, I'm Shay. So I'm going to do a reading for, twin flames for soul connection. So it's literally spiritual unions, okay? This shit it smells like clearing out all this negative energy, literally only of the highest white light, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Whew. I know karma, with these connections, it's all around us. It's always going to be there. But I want to know why and get the lesson from it, not for anything that's going to stop or block you. So, all right. So I was literally like, I cannot get this out my head. King David, and Bathsheba. I don't know how to say her name, whatever. So the reason why this keeps coming so strongly to me, because it's basically the foundation of like the journey of these twin flames. Their divine masculine, their masculine is a king in his own right. He has an ego, he has money, he has fame, he has, that would be like the fortune. He has fortune, he has women, he can pretty much get anything he wants. Like I said, he's a king in his own right. And, with Bathsheba, he saw this beautiful woman that was already taken, and he used his power and authority to get her. And once he got her, he set it up to make it seem like he had did no wrong. The problem was he was a liar and he was a manipulator. He was a manipulator. He was manipulative, and so he was still God's child, and so he, they got together, they did what they did, and they were punished. They had a child. The child passed away, and then they were given a gift by God, and that was something even more beautiful than they found favor with God again, basically. And the way David found out what he pretty much had done was by Nathan coming to him, and in this situation, the divine feminine is not only Bathsheba, but she said no. She learned how to say fucking no. And, she came as Nathan. She came to the masculine to be like, hey, I know somebody that did this. What would you do if that, if they came to you so you can turn on yourself what you truly have done, have always done, continue to do. They've come to show you a new way. It's so weird. It's so weird. And I can't get it out my head. I literally can't get it out my head. So I just want to see what's going on here. And the first thing that's just sitting here is spiritual and religious factors. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, for the twin flames, what is going on with that energy? What is going on with that lesson? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, because these feminines was taken away from their masculine. That was that ending. That was that death. I'm so rude. Oh my gosh. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Listen, you see these angels here? It's worth what? Worth waiting for. Divine time. What is Holly doing? What is my dog doing? She's walling. Divine timing is at work in your love life. That is what's underneath. Heart to heart. All right, so spirit guides. Oh Lord, I'm like shaking. I'm shaking. So it says healing family issues. What's underneath? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And so, oh no, I'm getting a call. Okay. All right. So what flew out is true love. And so it was in the reverse. And so it says, this is the romance of a lifetime. And so that flipped out on the reverse on the floor. And so it's definitely like these twins, like, I'm gonna put it back in reverse because it keeps trying to flip. These twins, like, literally because of their spiritual path, like, they had to heal. Like the romance of the lifetime, it had to heal. Like everything was gonna change. Like after they met each other and was taken away from each other, the masculine was gonna go through crazy financial struggle, crazy financial change, crazy family problems, and all different types of stuff. He was going to have to heal that. 100%. And the thing about it is, God punished you guys, and I'm so sorry to say that, and it's so weird, but literally it's not, God never just punishes. He takes you out because he's preparing you for something new, for something better. Anytime a tower steps into your life, it's because it was going to change anyway, no matter what, you know what I mean? And so divine timing, when that is at work in your love life, you literally only can surrender. You only can surrender. And so what, you know, when it comes to like these twins, literally they sinned. They did a sin, and they was aware of the sin that they did, and the feminine walked away. She's like, you know what, I know this was a sin, I don't want to do this anymore. The masculine then had to understand what the sin was already going on in his life, you know what I mean? And once he comes to the understanding and surrender to the fact that, you know, his feminine came into his life to help bring balance, to help bring stability, to help bring new life, trust, abundance, you know, patience, all that good stuff. Once he finally realized the healing that the feminine came to bring, things will start to change. Why does everything keep falling on the floor? You'll start calling in your soulmate. So release your ex. That is also in the reverse, of course, you know? And so free yourself is here. So when you guys got together, also, they were liars. Your masculine was a liar. They lied to you about everything. They lied to you about everything. They kind of, you know, you felt it. You guys connected on the spiritual. Like you literally connected on the spiritual. You know, even though you guys had your physical and it was fun, you really connected on the spiritual. But they manipulated not only the spiritual, they manipulated the physical. Because the way they communicate with you, only you guys will know. And the thing about it is, you're able to understand everything that's going on, and you have to sit back like it's not happening because of who they are. The way they control it. They know how to call you in, they know how to let you go. And but the one thing about it is, they lied to you. They lied to you. They were dealing with things. They was dealing with people's, oh my God. But you gotta forgive and learn. It's too much. It's too much. This is too much. Lord, all these feelings came out. Yep, all these feelings came out. So let's just get one more. All right, so spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what's going on here? Free yourself. And it fell on religious factors. And what's underneath is soulmate. Oh my gosh. Literally. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And what's underneath? Forgiving and learning and passion. And then it says your love life is being affected by children. And so literally that freaking me out. Oh my gosh. This is the one weird part about just living your life and going about your business and, you know, going on this walk with God. Like once you meet your actual counterpart, whether you're going to be with them or not, your life changes forever. You hear God in a different way. And these masculines, they ignore him. They ignore him. They ignore him, and they know what they do. And that is why God took you away. And the thing about it is, it wasn't a punishment. It was for you to free yourself, for you to step into your power as, you know, as a divine feminine. God needs you to do something else, you know. He needs you to put on that armor of God and fight another war. It's not to fight against your masculine. He's going to meet you where you need to be when he needs to be there, you know. God has it all already planned out. And so don't worry, you know, don't worry. So what's going on here? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. My gosh. Okay, that's soulmate. Anyways, this is soul connection. I'm like shaking, and this is the tower. This is God stepping in. Like boom, like, oh my gosh. And the magician, you know, magically transforming things in your life, you know, to free you from what you felt so attached to. Yes, let it go. He's showing you a new way, freeing you from what you were so attached to. The thing about it is, like, when your masculine came into your life, he had a karmic. It's the truth. He had a karmic. He didn't tell you. It was the way, the way he, it's bad. It's bad. The way, the manipulation, the mental, the way they talk to their karmic, the way their karmic talks to them. They didn't want you in it, but also they lied to you because they didn't know how to get out of that shit. You know what I mean? And so, the King of Pentacles and the Death card. It's like they knew how abundant they wanted to be to you, but they couldn't be real. They literally couldn't be real. They were fucking married, you know? They were probably married. They were probably married, you know? And they were just so satisfied, just bringing so much, just, they wanted you, but you know, they wanted what they wanted also. And so, but there's a new perspective here. You know, God stepped in and took your ass away. So, Two of Wands is here. Free yourself. Free yourself. So, what's going on with this true love in the reverse? Yes. Wow. I can't even. They left you out in the fucking cold, but you began to heal. That's what it was about. It was for you to start to look up and see that fucking star. You see this? You see what God started to do in your life? You know? You see what you see where the masculine started to have to look? Not only to you as a feminine, that healing energy, but to God. You know what I mean? To God. He had to start looking to God. He had to start to give to him, he had to start to balance, you know, to be able to get what he wants. Oh, he wants his feminine, of course. But there was a fight. There was a fight. There was a fight of how fast, how it wasn't supposed to be fast. It was just supposed to be balanced. When you you lose out on time thinking you have to get, thinking that there's a certain amount of time to get there. No, you just walk on your path and you be on that right vibration. And it's like that Mario Kart, like oil slick. Not oil slick. No, that one fucks you up. It's the other one. That like propels you ahead. You know what I mean? They hit the oil slick. They was trying to get to the other one and they just kept hitting the goddamn oil slick. But why is release your ex here? The Queen of Pentacles. So there was somebody that they were holding on to, you know, and it was a burden, and you know, but they have a new perspective on it. You know, they were just supposed to nurture themselves and nurture your connection, but they came and they was doing everything with everybody else. They had all these other people, all these other passions that they was working on. They was bringing their cup to everyone else. But you know why? You know why? That's where they thought their happiness was. Like, they did not realize that they had it all wrong. Oh my gosh. And they're in their head about it. They're like, wow, I've really brought my love to the wrong motherfucking person. And the Queen of Pentacles to me is always a karmic, you know? And it's not always a karmic, but I know when it's a karmic based on all the other cards. And the Devil card is here. And it's a karmic. And so this person kept them trapped. They kept them trapped emotionally, thinking that they were so happy and so fulfilled and so spiritual. But no, you know, that's what they had them thinking. They really had them thinking, look, oh my gosh, and the happiest card in the freaking deck, and this is how you feel. The karmic was making them, oh my God, they was thinking that, I'm so sorry. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Oh, they were supposed to love you and love themselves for one first. And then, you know, they were supposed to, they couldn't focus on your connection. All, you know, even when they put it behind them, they still had that karmic that they were holding on to. Yeah, and they have to leave. They have to leave. And so they're working on it. They're really working on their emotional fulfillment. They're working on their heartbreak. They're leaving heartbroken, but they're learning how to balance, they know what they want. The Queen of Swords is here. Yeah, and so it's like, you know, the way this karmic trapped them in the mind kept them away from you. There was a lot of mind games. And they really loved you, and they loved this karmic, and that's just a part of the journey. That's part of the punishment. The Hierophant is here, and look, and the Death card is like trying to pop out, but it was like, shoot. Okay, so the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and Temperance. This is all the spiritual guidance right there. And I'm nervous to see what fell out. Wow. So, to find their happiness, they had to become abundant. They had to cut away the things that did not serve them, of course, to get, you know, and really love on themselves. Because now you have a counterpart, you know what I mean? They had some truth that they had to go with. They had to go get you. And when they come get you, there's going to be some truth that they have to tell you. Because they've always been around. They've always been watching you. But they've had to cut things away. And they didn't know how to. But that's why they're coming in. But when they come in, it's going to be stable. It's going to be stable this time. Like, you know, you guys may... this one, you're going to be married. You guys are going to be the Hierophant and the High Priestess. You know, and this... angel of just temperance, of balance, is just going to just change your heart. And so this is being weird, and it's flipped over, and it's justice, and it's wow. Knight of Wands and the Sun, and it's like, you know, balance, like justice, like it's on your side. Like, you know, when it comes to like this journey, wow, it's gonna start something. It's gonna start something new. Like when it comes to like this, these ones. When it comes to when it comes to, you're going to find your passion. You're going to know how to do it in the end. You're going to know how to get rid of all the things that do not serve you and hold on to what you truly, truly want. That one wand is going to be that new beginning for you. Yes, and that's going to be, if you do, it's going to be your Empress, you know, however you want that for you. It's ending with the King of Wands, because it's like you're going to have what you want. At the end of the day, you're going to have what you want. Okay, so I've only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards out, and I've just been speaking a whole bunch. So, sorry, but this is a channeling. So why is the Six of Cups here? What is these religious factors? Why is the Six of Cups here? So... it's now to like, it's to rest and rejuvenate. You know, this, you know, you guys came to really just to find your spiritual path, to free yourself from the things in your household that was keeping you stuck. Like, he's outside. He's not home anymore. You know what I mean? They're both outside at this point. And it was to propel you forward. Remember, to that star, for real, to that healing. You got it. Healing that heartache and loss, healing that mental conflict. That's why Free Yourself is here. It's time to take back control of your life. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, transformation and destiny is popping out. But it was like, free yourself. This flipped around. What is this? Yep, that was that disruption. Yep, to transform. Like, you guys met and God took you away. He ended it. He put your feminine on. She flew away. She became a butterfly, and that was a disruption for the masculine. And he was to now look for her. So why is the Star card here? He was to look for God. Yeah. Everything was supposed to change. Everything was supposed to change. Everything was supposed to change. Yep. Everything was supposed to change. Everything was supposed to change. And then, as it changed, you were supposed to stand your ground and be the authority in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was the truth. Everything was supposed to change. Sacrifice. when you go to God and he suits you up for what he has to do in your life, nothing is going to be the same. You let go of everything. And if you let go of your feminine, you made a sacrifice, you made it sacred. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Whoa, why did that do a 360? Whoa, that's why. Okay, I'm going to leave that there because it's ending with material and spiritual prosperity. And so that's what the journey is all about. And it's about being patient while you're going through it. You know what I mean? God has a plan. It's about divine timing. God does it like this, and it takes a long time to get to us because we're not in alignment with that flick of a wrist, whatever it is, So I'm gonna go. This is weird. I don't know if I'm gonna post this, but if I do, I hope this helps. Okay, bye.